Happy Tuesday, everybody. We're going to dive right into part 3, chapter 4, which is titled The Art of Acquiescence. And for those unfamiliar with that word, acquiescence means accepting something without protest. So just accepting it. So the chapter begins by talking about Thomas Jefferson and earlier in his life and the fact that he was a terrible public speaker even though he liked to do it. And part of it was because he had a speech impediment. And he got to a point in his life where he could either fight it and continue to complain about it, or he could just accept it altogether. And that's exactly what he did. He accepted the fact that his speech impediment wasn't going away. And instead, and in doing so, he decided to channel all his energy and his focus into writing. And for all my history majors out there, you guys may know Thomas Jefferson is one of the founding fathers that helped write the Declaration of Independence. So it really did turn out and work out in his favor. So the one thing we got to understand, and what the chapter starts to talk about, is that constraints, they really can be a good thing because they can help us develop skills in our lives that we probably wouldn't have pursued otherwise. And a big part in doing so is the fact that we can't deny these things. When we start to deny them, it only becomes bad and a negative for us. And really it delays the process of achieving what it is that we're setting out to do. And then the other understanding is that things could always be worse. We can keep that in our mind, that things could always be worse. And a prime example of that is given our situation right now. Yeah, we had to miss spring ball and we're all back home and we don't know what the summer's going to look like for us. But it could be a lot worse. There's a school right down the road, a Division II school, that had to shut down completely. Not just football, not just athletics, but the entire university had to shut down. So we got to be fortunate for the fact that we're still going. We're still able to attend classes and work toward our degree and still train and prepare for the football season ahead. So remember, things could always be worse. And whenever we're talking about this path and this journey, a lot of times we have to take it into consideration that things that are happening are fate, are meant to be, right? When we're talking about this journey, or like Nick Saban refers to as the process of achieving our goals, things that are happening, obstacles that are arising, are part of fate, right? They're meant to be. And we're able to accept that, right? We're able to be acquiescent for that fact, because we have resiliency, right? We understand that we can only control the controllables. And a lot of times these situations, these circumstances are controllable. And we can't control the uncontrollables, the external factors. And then we are able to see the big picture, right? And that these obstacles are only small implications on our long-term goals and what we ultimately plan on achieving. That's chapter 4. We'll get into chapter 5 tomorrow. Take care. See you then.